Sandy, 22, from Washington. My father has gone from a man who minored in women's studies in What the? Why? How's that gonna make bread? What the hell? What jobs does that offer? What opportunities does that bring in? Why are you... That's like gender studies. Who is kind and in touch with his emotions and who treated all people, men and women around him with kindness. A man that whenever he sees an effeminate male stranger, he gets... What the hell? He gets an overwhelming urge to murder them. What the fuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Murder them. Murder them. Are you sure? Or is he just saying... I don't know. Bro. If that's true, that's wild. If that's not true, that's wild, but for different reasons. It was right around 2016 when it sort of began. And that's when he started slipping. He got divorced from my mother in 2018 and then got bad in early 2020 when the pandemic hit. It's been incredibly damaging for my queer younger brother who lives with him. It is a nightmare. The divorce was messy, and that's part of why he started subscribing to those ideas. That was a major trigger. He loves podcasts and he listens to a lot of podcasts. All the far right! All the time. For like 13 to 14 hours a day. He's a massive fan of Joe Rogan, and I know he's listened to Andrew Tate. He's just sort of gone off the deep end within the last year, and his spiral has reached its climax. Listen, if you're listening to podcasts for like 13 to 14 hours a day, that's a problem. You're not actually taking in any of the information from the podcast, and you're not doing anything to improve your situation. If you have 13 to 14 hours a day to listen to them shits, like, clearly you're not doing anything productive. That's not the point of the podcast. Real quick question. What do you think of Andrew Tate?
Of what?
Andrew Tate. It's relevant to the video.
Andrew Tate? I don't really know much about him, but I know that there's two opposing sides to him. But all I can say is sometimes he's aggressive. Like he talks like really aggressive in an aggressive way, but I mean I get it because he's like a alpha male or whatever, like a top G. So I mean that he has to fit that persona, but he does say some like true meaningful things from what I have heard and seen from the clips. But there's nothing like really bad I would say that I know so far. I mean,
all right. Thank you for your input. I feel like that was very valuable.
Okay, so that's all I have to say about him because yeah. I don't really watch him or really like know him that much.
Yeah. Part of the toxic masculinity that my dad... Oh, shut the fuck up. Toxic... Listen. It's just like the man Tate himself has said. Toxic masculinity is a made-up term by bitches that dudes don't wanna fuck. Simple. That is part of the toxic masculinity that my dad exhibits has been homophobia. He forces my brother to listen to all of his homophobic, anti-gay, anti-woman podcasts every day, and then is quizzing him. What the hell? Quizzing him on them, and told my brother that he's never gonna amount to anything and that a queer man isn't a real man. I mean, maybe she's right. Because it sounds like this dude may be in the deep end. It sounds like he may have gone too far with it. There is a point where you can get too far and just let it consume you. A lot of people call that red pill rage. there's a point where you can go too far with it, but the vast majority don't. Really don't. It's the same thing with this woke shit, except the woke shit, it seems that a lot more people have just gone off the fucking deep end. For example, Antifa. Everyone in Antifa is off the fucking deep end, and is no better than this crazy dad right here. Yeah, he's going a little too far with it. From what we're reading, he's going too far with it. And now, yeah, all the stuff is like edited to make it sound like, probably just sound worse than it actually is. But this still sounds pretty bad. Like 13 to 14 hours a day, that's all he does. He quizzes his son on it. Like that. Get some money. Do something. Go to the gym. Come on. I wish I could just tell him that I love him and I want the real him back. But if he continues down this path, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to maintain a relationship with him, or how long he's going to maintain any relationships for that matter. It's getting to the point where he's about to lose his whole family. You don't want to be this guy. Fuck. You don't want to be this guy right here. This guy, it seems, has gone off the deep end a little bit, because it seems like he's going like out of his way, and he's in that quote unquote red pill rage fucking sector, I guess. He's consumed by it. That's bad. That's no better than these people that are consumed by the woke shit. There is valuable information to be had with all the red pill stuff, but you gotta take it and you gotta do something with it. You can't just sit around and dwell with it. That goes for anything. Probably should have made my face full screen for that little rant, but whatever, bro. You can't just dwell in shit. You gotta move on.